Welcome back to English Speak Up Academy. I'm Alex, and I'm thrilled to be diving into the power of gratitude with you all today. Gratitude may seem like a simple concept on the surface, but its effects run deep and are grounded in scientific evidence.
I'm Emma, and I'm delighted to be here with you on this journey.
Let's face it, we've all felt the overwhelming sensation of life moving too fast. We often find ourselves constantly chasing the next goal or accomplishment.
Gratitude provides us with a powerful tool to slow down and truly appreciate the present moment. It's all about consciously noticing and cherishing the positive aspects of our lives, no matter how big or small they may seem.
Think about it this way. Imagine rushing through your morning coffee versus actually taking a moment to savor its warmth, its aroma, and its taste.
One scenario undoubtedly feels better, right?
Absolutely. There's a noticeable difference.
That feeling has a scientific basis. When we practice gratitude, our brains release dopamine and serotonin. These neurochemicals aren't just about creating temporary happy feelings.
So there's more to it than just a mood boost.
Much more. Dopamine, for instance, is linked to motivation, encouraging us to continue learning and progressing, while serotonin promotes emotional stability, which helps us navigate those inevitable setbacks.
That's fascinating. It's not just about feeling good in the moment. It's about establishing a positive feedback loop within our brains.
Precisely. The more we engage in gratitude, the stronger these neural pathways become, ultimately leading to a more optimistic and resilient mindset. Consider it a mental workout for a happier you.
I love that analogy. Now let's take a moment to reflect. What are some things you personally feel grateful for right now?
Well, I am immensely grateful for this opportunity to connect with you and share these insights on the power of gratitude, particularly as it relates to language learning.
It's a topic close to my heart as well. I'm truly grateful for all of our amazing listeners who are so dedicated to improving their English skills. Their enthusiasm is incredibly inspiring. Speaking of language learning, how can we apply this concept of gratitude to our language journey?
Rather than dwelling on our mistakes, which are a natural part of the process, we can choose to appreciate the progress we've made. Each small step forward is a victory worth celebrating.
That's a crucial point. It's so easy to get caught up in what we haven't mastered yet. Shifting our focus to what we have accomplished, even if it appears minor, can make a significant difference in our motivation and mindset.
Absolutely. And let's not overlook the power of simple phrases in English that enable us to express gratitude in our daily conversations. Thank you for your help, or I really appreciate your support. These seemingly small expressions can have a profound impact on how we connect with others.
For example, imagine a friend helps you with your English homework. Instead of just saying, okay, you could express sincere appreciation by saying, thank you so much. I truly appreciate your help.
That simple act of acknowledging their effort not only makes your friend feel valued and appreciated, but also strengthens your bond. Gratitude possesses this remarkable ability to create a ripple effect of positivity.
It's truly remarkable how such a simple act, like expressing gratitude, can create such a profound impact on our interactions and relationships. It's like a secret ingredient for building those strong connections with others.
Oh, it really is. And the beautiful thing about gratitude is that it's not just a passive feeling. It's an active practice we can cultivate and strengthen over time.
So let's talk about some practical ways we can integrate gratitude into our daily routines, specifically in the context of learning English. What are some techniques we can utilize?
One really powerful technique is keeping a gratitude journal. It's simple, really. Each day, take just a few moments to write down 3 things you're grateful for, and these can be as big or small as you like.
Like what? What are some examples?
It could be anything. Maybe it's a delicious meal that you enjoyed, or a kind gesture from a stranger, or even just the fact that you woke up feeling healthy and motivated to learn.
I've heard about gratitude journals before, but I never really grasped the science behind them. What makes the act of writing these things down so powerful?
Well, writing helps to solidify these positive experiences in our minds. It makes us more aware of all the blessings in our lives, and it shifts our focus from what we lack to what we already possess. It's like we're training our brains to scan for the good instead of automatically gravitating towards negativity.
That makes a lot of sense. I know when I'm learning a new language, it's so easy to get discouraged by those inevitable mistakes or just feel overwhelmed by the sheer amount of information there is to learn.
Absolutely.
But by focusing on the progress we've made, even if it seems insignificant, we can really cultivate a sense of accomplishment and maintain high levels of motivation.
It's a powerful shift in perspective. Another great way to practice gratitude is to simply express it to others, even in those small everyday ways. Whether it's a genuine thank you to the cashier who helped you or a heartfelt note to a friend who's been supporting your language learning journey, taking the time to acknowledge and appreciate others can make a world of difference.
Yeah, it's like we're spreading positivity and kindness wherever we go,
Yeah.
which I think is especially important in the sometimes intimidating world of language learning.
Yeah.
We all need a little encouragement and support along the way.
Oh, for sure. And speaking of spreading positivity, did you know that gratitude can actually be contagious?
Contagious. What do you mean?
When we express gratitude to others, it often inspires them to do the same, creating this chain reaction of appreciation and kindness.
I like that. It's like a ripple effect.
Exactly.
It's like we're all interconnected and our actions really can impact the people around us.
Mm,
So by practicing gratitude, we're not only benefiting ourselves, but we're also contributing to a more positive and supportive environment for everyone.
precisely. And here's another fascinating aspect of gratitude that might surprise you. It can actually help us handle challenges better.
Really?
Yeah, when we're faced with difficulties, it's easy to get bogged down in negativity and feel completely overwhelmed. But if we can shift our perspective to one of gratitude, it can empower us to cope more effectively.
That's interesting. Can you give us an example of how that might work in a real life situation?
Of course, let's say you're feeling stressed about an upcoming English exam. Instead of dwelling on those fears and anxieties, you could try focusing on the fact that you have this incredible opportunity to learn and grow.
Ah, I see what you mean.
You're expanding your horizons and challenging yourself to become a more confident communicator. That's something to be truly grateful for.
I get it. It's not about ignoring the challenge, but about approaching it with a more balanced perspective. Instead of getting trapped in that negative spiral, we can choose to focus on the potential for growth and learning, which can make the entire experience a lot less daunting.
Exactly. Gratitude doesn't erase those challenges, but it equips us with a more positive and resilient mindset to navigate them. It's like having a light in the darkness guiding us through those difficult times and reminding us that even in the midst of adversity, there's always something to appreciate and be thankful for.
That's such a powerful image. It reminds us that we always have a choice in how we perceive and respond to challenges. We can choose to dwell in negativity, or we can choose to seek out those glimmers of hope and gratitude that exist even in the toughest of situations.
And by doing so, we empower ourselves to move forward with greater resilience and strength.
Absolutely.
It all comes back to making gratitude a conscious and consistent practice. The more we cultivate gratitude, the more it becomes an integral part of who we are. It shapes our thoughts, our words, and our actions, and ultimately creates a ripple effect of positivity that extends far beyond ourselves.
As we wrap up our conversation on gratitude, I want to leave our listeners with a little challenge.
Oh, I like challenges, especially when they have the potential to bring some positivity into our lives.
Think about just one small thing you can do today to express gratitude to someone. It really doesn't have to be anything grand or elaborate.
Yeah, it could be something as simple as sending a heartfelt text message to a friend who has been there for you, or leaving a kind note for a family member who always goes the extra mile, or even just saying a sincere thank you to someone who has helped you out in some way.
It's really the thought behind it that counts. It's about consciously making an effort to acknowledge and appreciate the good things in your life and in the lives of those around you.
Because gratitude isn't just some fleeting emotion, it's a way of life. It's a conscious decision that we make each day to focus on the positive and to appreciate the abundance that surrounds us and to recognize the kindness and support that we receive from others.
And remember, gratitude's kind of like a muscle.
It is.
The more we use it, the stronger it gets. By making gratitude a daily habit, we not only improve our own well-being, but we also generate a ripple effect of positivity that extends outwards, impacting our relationships, our communities, and even the world around us.
It's a truly transformative practice, and it has the power to enrich our lives in so many different ways. So let's all commit to making gratitude a conscious part of our daily lives.
I want to thank you, Emma, for joining me today and for sharing your incredible insights on the power of gratitude. This has been a really enlightening conversation.
The pleasure was all mine, Alex. Thank you for having me.
And to all of our amazing listeners out there, thank you so much for joining us on English Speak Up Academy. We are so incredibly grateful for your support and your commitment to improving your English skills. Keep practicing, keep learning, and keep speaking up. Until next time, keep those gratitude muscles strong, and remember, the world could always use a little more appreciation and a little more kindness.